Our department actually it's a combination department that has both volunteer and paid. We run 2 ALS ambulances plus fire protection, and we have 255 square miles of coverage. So what we went with was a 14-foot door forward, which we really like. We spend a lot of time in the snow and blizzards, and a lot of times we will get a lot of people in our ambulance, whether it be law enforcement or our other fire, which is our fire department, but our other fire personnel. And there's several people. We decided to go with a larger mod to accommodate that, especially on cold blizzard days. And the module is obviously great for space, but we put the door forward to keep people, the passerbys, if you will, not random people, but other law enforcement and other medical personnel, to give everybody a little bit more room to work and do what needs to be done. The door forward is a huge thing. And we went with the Dodge 5500 chassis to carry it for the load and for the 4-wheel drive, so we had that option. The interior features, I mean, we worked a lot with Adam and Calhan to get it to where we needed it, but the layout is one of the most impressive things that we could work with and move things around. And the harnesses that you can move around in are much nicer than the old-fashioned, you'd have to unbuckle to do anything. The other thing we really like is the cabinet features, how they open up both ways for restocking and cleaning. As everyone knows now, cleaning is a huge thing. Everything gets cleaned 10 times more than it used to, but the way the cabinets, you can open them up and, for restocking purposes, which is great. Our closest hospital is 35 miles away. So we have long transport times. So giving us a unit that has a little bit larger capacity for personnel and equipment is a benefit to us. From the air conditioning and the electrical systems to the patient care area, it's amazing. As an aspect of maintenance, one of the things that I really liked was the independent power. You're not robbing power from the truck chassis to power the mod, and also the layout of the systems. The electrical panel in there is great for us. We're rural. Sometimes we have to figure out things for ourselves before we can keep going. And the way they lay it out and are willing to work with us and help us work on things is actually a huge benefit to us. We received pictures of it being manufactured. And that's another really cool thing about Frazer, is they send you pictures of your ambulance box before it's even a box. It's like, what is that? And you realize, oh, that's my ambulance. And they keep you updated as to how it's going. And working with the graphics department was a great experience. Melissa was awesome at getting us from what we really didn't know. We changed our whole color scheme with this ambulance, and she was great at just, after a few sketches, getting to the point we are now in a short period of time. And actually, this is the first time we've actually worked with Frazer. Last year we called, knowing we needed to replace one of our older ambulances, and we called them, and they were one of the first ones to actually get back to us. And they actually were very friendly, and they wanted to help. And that's one of the reasons we chose Frazer, is because of their customer service. Is they stood forth, and they were the first ones to get us quotes to start a bid pack. And we just felt like they were our best option to go with. They've always answered their phones if we thought of something in the middle of the night and called them the next day. They're always there to answer it or check into it or make sure it got taken care of, or just answer a simple question. Because sometimes when you're going through a spec on a vehicle, as most people who do it know, you just don't go to a lot and say, I want that one. You have to tell them what you want, and they help guide through it, and they've been great. They actually care about what they're selling, and that made a huge difference.